of Ozzie and Harriett, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriett. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons. Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriett is brought to you by the American Dairy Association, representing the dairy farmers in your area.
Remember, drink 3 glasses of fresh whole milk every day.
Nice things come in small packages.
Oh, thank you.
Harriet's just received her Revereware butter saucepan and free booklet of dozens of butter sauce ideas. All she did was send $1 in the name panel from 1 pound of our favorite brand of butter to Butter Saucepan, Box 7766, Chicago, Illinois. And am I glad she did?
Nothing tops off a meal like a flavory butter sauce made with sunny, fresh country cream butter. Only real butter has real flavor when it's heated in a sauce.
After all, you can't make a delicious sauce like this without butter. Real butter.
And your Revereware butter saucepan does the fixing. It's a butter warmer, measuring cup, and a bargain.
Just mail $1, the name panel from 1 pound of any brand butter, and your name and address to Butter Saucepan, Box 7766, Chicago, Illinois.
This offer is made possible by the American Dairy Association.
There you are, sir.
Oh, thank you. Here, I keep the change.
Thank you, sir. Oh, excuse me. What are these?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a Mexican pesos.
Oh, that's all right. I've been getting all kinds of funny-looking money lately. Everybody seems to be traveling.
Boy, you're not kidding. You should have seen Mexico City. Every hotel was filled.
Well, that's the way it goes.
There we are.
Muchas gracias, senor.
Adios. Oh, boy, it sure is good to get back home.
It sure is.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hello, darling.
How come you're back so soon? We didn't expect you home till later tonight.
Well, we had a chance to get an earlier flight out, so we came on home.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, thanks. Boy, as the old saying goes, there's no place like home.
Oh, you can say that again.
Well, how was Mexico?
Oh, no, Harry, don't sit down. You'll never make it up the stairs, and I'm too tired to carry you.
Why, Mom? Don't tell me you can't take it anymore.
Well, it was quite a rat race.
We'll tell you all about it in the morning.
But not too early. Never mind the bags, Rick. We can get them later.
Wait a minute. You may be tired, but you're not getting into bed with that hat on.
Thanks, Pop.
Hi.
Oh, hi, David.
I thought I'd go out to the airport with you and meet Mom and Pop.
Oh, you're a little late.
What do you mean? The plane's not due in until 10 o'clock, is it?
Oh, they took an earlier flight. They've been home for a couple of hours.
Oh. Are they upstairs?
Yeah, they're asleep.
Yeah. Kind of early for them to go to bed, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they're really knocked out. I guess they didn't get too much sleep.
Did they have a good time?
I don't know. They didn't seem too enthusiastic.
Gee, that's too bad.
Well, I kind of got the feeling they wish they'd gone up to the lake instead.
Well, I thought that's where they were going in the first place. How come they changed their plans?
Well, I think it all started when Pop went over to see Mr. Randolph.
And what's he got to do with it?
Well, he borrowed a couple of Pop's favorite fishing lures.
And when was this?
A long time ago, last summer. You remember when we all went up to the lake fishing?
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, Pop needed the lures to take up to the lake, so he went over to Mr. Randolph's to get them back.
Hi, Oz.
Hi, Joe.
Come on in.
Thanks. I just came over to get those fishing lures you borrowed from me last summer.
Oh, darn it. I was hoping you'd forget all about those till the statute of limitations ran out.
That might take quite a while. I think it's about 20 years on fishing lures.
I think it's about a year, Oz.
Who is it, Joe?
There's nobody there.
Oh, hi, Ozzie.
Hi, Clara.
Hi, Oz.
Oh, thanks.
You going up the lake to fish for a couple of days, huh?
No, not a couple of days, for a couple of weeks.
Hi, Ozzie.
Oh, hi, Clara.
Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I can only stay for a minute.
How's Harriet?
She's just fine.
Sit down.
Oh, thank you. I just telling Joe, Harriet and I are going away on a little vacation for a couple of weeks.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? She told me you might.
The only thing, though, they're just going up to the lake.
Well, what's wrong with that? It's beautiful up there this time of the year.
Oh, I realize that, but I think you're missing out on a real opportunity.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, did you ever stop to think what a nice spot you're in now? No responsibilities, with Dave married and Rick away at college?
No, Rick isn't away.
Oh, no? How often have you seen him this week?
Yeah, I see your point.
No, I mean it, Oz. You have a chance now to take that little trip you've always wanted to take. Get away. See some of the places you've always wanted to see.
You know, Joe's got a point there, Ozzie.
Well...
Now, if I were you, I'd just take off and go.
Wonderful. When do we leave?
Us, dear. Oz and Harriet.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I just can't get off right now. That's what's wrong with us.
Well, why not? I've always wanted to see Paris in the spring.
Okay. Oz and Harriet will send you a postcard. Go to Paris, will you, Oz?
Well, right now, I'd better get on home. Nice to see you, Clara.
Bye, Oz.
No, I really mean it, Oz. I think you ought to give this some serious thought.
Okay, I'll think about it. Well, thanks for the advice.
Any time, Oz. So long.
So long. Hey, come back here. What about my fishing lures?
Okay, Clara, he's coming in right now. All right, bye-bye.
No matter what Clara says, we're not going to Paris.
Who said anything about Paris?
Oh, well, Joe did. When I told him we were going up to the lake, he suggested we make it a real vacation and go to Paris or someplace like that.
Well, whatever gave him that idea?
Well, I don't know. He mentioned something to the effect that the kids were grown up now and we weren't tied down anymore.
Oh, well, there are a lot of places I'd like to see, but you got to plan a little ahead for those things. You can't just dash off to Paris on a week's notice.
Well, that's right. And besides, everything's all set for us to go up to the lake.
I know.
And we always enjoy ourselves up there.
Oh, sure.
You do enjoy going up to the lake, don't you?
Well, of course I do. Besides, the kids will probably come up and see us over the weekend.
Oh, that's right. I never even thought of that. I wouldn't be surprised if they're counting on it.
Oh, did they say something to you about it?
Well, no, but they always have in the past.
What's this?
Hi, Rick. We were talking about a little vacation trip up to the lake. Were you figuring on coming up over the weekend?
Oh, gee, I hadn't really planned on it, Pop. I'm going to be pretty busy for the next couple of weeks.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, yeah, I imagine Dave and June will be coming up.
Oh, is Dave's business trip canceled?
Well, what business trip?
Well, he said something about going out of town on business. I think June's going with him.
Oh.
Well, I better get going. Oh, by the way, I won't be home for dinner tonight, Mom.
Oh, okay, dear.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
So long, Rick. Well, looks like we'll have the cabin all to ourselves this time.
Yeah? That is, if we still decide to go up to the lake.
No, wait a minute. Don't you get any ideas. We're going up to the lake, and that's that. Harriet.
Well, there's Lake Geneva, Lake Victoria, Lake Nicaragua, Lake Louise.
Well, it doesn't have to be a lake.
Oh, well, where were you interested in going?
We don't really know.
We only have a couple of weeks.
Well, that's plenty of time. We've had people go halfway around the world in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, we haven't quite decided.
If you don't mind, we'll just look over some of the folders.
Not at all. Make yourselves at home. If I can be of any assistance, just let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, how about Mexico?
Oh, I don't know. How about Alaska? The fishing's awfully good up there.
Well, maybe so, but it sounds pretty cold to me.
Mexico's awfully hot, isn't it?
Oh, no, the climate's beautiful at Acapulco at this time of year.
Somehow Mexico just doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Oh, pardon me. Do you see a folder on Mexico there?
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Pleasure. You know, Mexico might be kind of interesting at that.
Say, this tour looks good.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Does that include meals?
Yeah. The price includes all meals starting with lunch in Guanajuato until lunch in San Jose de Perua, from lunch on 3rd day until lunch on 6th day. All meals except breakfast starting on the 11th day until departure from Acapulco, except meals in Mexico City on 13th and 14th days, unless you choose alternate tour B, in which case see footnotes 1 and 2. Yeah,
Joe, Clara. Come on and join the party.
Oh, what's all this?
Yeah,
For
sit
a
down.
guy who's going up to the lake, these are some pretty unusual pamphlets.
Oh, we're just looking them over.
Oh, Mexico. Now, there's a place I've always wanted to go.
I thought you always wanted to go to Paris.
Well, can't we make it a side trip?
Why not? We can stop off at Bombay, India on the way home.
Well, we really haven't decided what to do yet, but some of these places sure sound interesting.
Look at the size of this fish.
Oh, yeah, that's Acapulco.
Oh, yeah, that's the place where those guys dive off the rocks into the ocean, isn't it?
Yeah, over 100 feet.
Oh, and look at this beach. This is really beautiful.
Yeah, they have some of the finest water skiing in the world down there.
Well, Oz, is that the final decision? Mexico?
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, dear. What do you think?
Well...
Somebody asked me what I think. I think you ought to go.
Well, it's up to you, dear. Whatever you want to do.
Did you hear that? He gets to decide.
Well, I'd let you decide if you'd ever decide my way.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you promise not to drag me through all those museums, I'll go.
It's a deal.
That's the spirit, Ozzie. You're a real sport.
Clara, I just can't get away.
Of course, it'd be wonderful if you two could go with us.
Hey, yeah, how about it? Let's make it a foursome.
Oh, I'd like to, Oz. Maybe next year.
Mañana. Who's your mañana?
That's okay, Joe. We understand.
Well, that's more than I do.
How about some coffee?
I'll help you, Harriet.
Now, you see what you've done, Oz? You and your big plan.
Well, me? What do you... This whole thing was your idea.
Well, you see, that's the trouble with you. You're too easily influenced. When you make a decision, stick to it.
I guess you're right.
When will you be leaving?
Next weekend, I guess.
Oh, good. That'll give me plenty of time.
Plenty of time for what?
To tell everybody about the trip. I gotta get some fun out of this somehow.
Tonight, the American Dairy Association, instead of its regular commercial, brings you this important health announcement.
These are current issues of newspapers and national news magazines. In them, you'll find news stories on a statement the American Medical Association has just released warning against the heart diet fad. I'll read part of one to you. The anti-fat, anti-cholesterol fad now is called foolish, futile, and dangerous by the American Medical Association. In a new statement on the subject, the American Medical Association says dieters who believe they can cut down their blood cholesterol without medical supervision are in for a rude awakening. It can't be done. It could even be dangerous to try. Now, if you would like this authoritative report on the heart diet fad, you can receive a free copy of the complete American Medical Association report simply by dropping a card with your name and address on it to Heart Diet, Box 6168, Chicago 80, Illinois. That's Heart Diet, Box 6168, Chicago 80, Illinois.
Want some more cake?
No, thanks. Boy, I hate to say it, but this is about the driest cake Mom's ever baked.
Well, naturally, she baked it about 3 weeks ago, before they went on the trip.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, it seemed a shame to have it go to waste.
Thanks a lot. Well, it sounds to me like Mom and Dad were all set to go to Mexico, and that's where they went, didn't they?
Yeah, but as usual, a few complications started to set in.
It just sounds wonderful.
Oh, it sure does.
Oh, thank you. We're looking forward to it.
I know you'll just love Mexico. Darb and I had a marvelous time.
That's right. You were there last year, weren't you?
Yes, we were there for about 3 weeks. Be sure to allow yourself plenty of time to do some shopping in Mexico City.
Oh, yes. We plan to spend several days there.
Which reminds me, if you get a chance, would you see if you can find a silver bracelet for me? They do such wonderful work down there.
Okay, I'll write it down. Silver bracelet, Connie. Oh, and before I forget it, I promised to get my mother a stole.
You're planning to visit Jiquilpan, of course.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh, you just have to. You wouldn't want to miss the murals in the village library. Here, I'll write it down for you. You've got to be sure it's on your itinerary.
No, well, I'll ask them about it.
Well, I imagine you have a million things to do. We better get going.
Well, it was nice of you to drop by.
Hey, I just got a thought. Wouldn't it be nice to have a Mexican theme for our next party?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well, if you think of it, Harriet, would you mind picking up a couple of piñatas?
Oh, I'll be glad to.
Here, I'll write that down for you.
Well, if we don't see you again, have a wonderful time.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're in pretty good shape, Oz.
Oh, thank you.
Just watch the nightclubs in Mexico City, and don't climb too many of those pyramids. I have a feeling that's what wiped out the Aztecs in the first place.
Well, I'll watch it. And listen, you're giving the advice on your own time now. I'm just paying for the examination.
I tell you what, I'll cut the price in half if you'll do me a little favor while you're down there.
Well, what do you want, a watch, a camera, or a serape?
No, nothing like that. I just want you to say hello to a friend of mine in Zacatecas.
Zacatecas? Where's that?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's somewhere north of Mexico City. You're bound to go through it.
Oh, gee, I don't know, Doc.
His name's Manuel Domingo Gutierrez Santana. You just go by the barber shop and ask for Doc.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I'd sure appreciate it. Oh, by the way, would you mind returning this book to him? I borrowed it from him in medical school.
Oh, okay.
And listen, if you have a little time tonight, why don't you come over and see the pictures we took on our trip?
Well, I didn't know you went to Mexico.
No, we didn't. These are pictures of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, well, gee, thanks a lot, but we're going over to the Jacksons tonight to see their pictures of Hawaii.
Well, have a good time, senor.
Thank you.
Say, Mr. Nelson, if you happen to run into a good deal on a camera while you're down there, I'm kind of interested in picking one up.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open.
Good, thanks a lot.
Yes, Helen, I'd be happy to. Long sleeves or short? All right, I'll see what I can do. Bye-bye.
Who's that?
Helen.
Helen who?
I don't think you know her. She wants to know if we can pick up a loud shirt for her husband.
Well, this thing is really starting to get out of hand, isn't it?
You're not kidding. Oh, this one's on you. Here's your pad and pencil.
Well, hi, Barry.
Hi, Mr. Nelson.
Come on in.
Barry.
Hi, Mrs. Nelson.
What can I do for you?
Are you really going to Mexico?
Oh, yes, we are. Why?
Would you do me a favor?
Well, I'll try. What is it?
Would you give me 12 cents worth of Mexican jumping beans?
Well, I'll see what I can do. That's okay. Your credit is good.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson. Adios. That means goodbye.
Adios to you, too.
Bye.
Bye. Well, Harriet, where's Cholula?
It's near San Martin, Tesmalucan, I think.
Well, now, I thought that was the name of the friend Doc wanted me to look up.
What's a Cholula?
The tile factories Miss Van Skyler told us to be sure not to miss. But I think maybe we can manage to.
Well, if we don't go, we'll probably hurt her feelings.
Well, I don't know. It takes about 6 months to visit all these places.
Oh, here, don't forget this.
What's that?
The milkman's foot. He wants us to bring back a pair of Hirachis.
Well, how are we going to get all this stuff back?
Well, I figure if we take 3 suitcases and no clothes, we'll just about have enough room.
I think maybe you're right.
Well, let's worry about it tomorrow. Come on, you coming up to bed?
Okay.
Ozzie, look, isn't this the silliest hat?
Oh.
Shall I buy it?
Well, you've got so many hats.
I haven't got one like this.
Well, there'd be so few occasions where you could wear it.
Okay. Did you get the serape for Doc?
I had that right here. The basket for the Murphys.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, señores.
Oh, hello.
Good afternoon.
Pasen a la fuente de la fortuna. Tiran una moneda y les trae buena suerte. Un 5 o un 10, así. Les trae suerte.
Oh, she says throw a coin in the fountain for good luck.
I don't have any coins.
Dale, muévete, dale cambio. Ándale, muévete, dale cambio.
Sí.
Ahora la tiran así. Bravo, muy bien, muy buena suerte les va a traer. Y no dejen de volver el año entrante. Vuelvan y ya saben que les va a traer suerte y fortuna y dinero, todo. No dejen de volver, adiós, ¿eh? Oye, echa para acá el dinero. Ya te lo vas a embolsar, hombre borracho. No vas a ir a la cantina, ¿verdad? No tenemos que comer en la casa y todo.
Shut your big mouth.
Ah, tú no sales de la cantina. Buenas tardes, señores. Buenas tardes.
How about some maracas, señor?
Do we need any maracas?
Well, they might be good for the McDonald's.
Who are the McDonald's?
I don't know, but they're on the list.
How much are they?
Especially for you, senor, 50 pesos.
50 pesos?
Okay, 10 pesos.
Can we go back to the hotel now?
Oh, well, no. The tour of the Adobe factory starts in about 10 minutes.
What's at the Adobe factory?
Oh, amigo. That's why they make the very fine mud.
Oh, well, we don't want to miss that.
Oh, look at the cute little burro. Come on, let's get our picture taken.
Harriet, I don't need my picture taken again.
Senor, the senora, she is right. If you don't take your picture in a burro, then you have never been in Mexico. Pero, compadre Pancho, abusado, no sea tarugo, no esté dormido, hombre. Aquí los señores.
I have the finest burros in all Mexico.
You take good pictures. Remember, amigo, 50-50. Pásale. La mitad cada uno,
Later, boy. Get up, boy.
Ozzie!
What's the matter?
Well, that's what I want to know. You're kicking me.
Oh. I thought you were... Go back to sleep, dear. I'll tell you one thing, I'm not getting on any burro to go to a mud factory.
What?
Oh, never mind. I guess I was just dreaming about that darn trip.
What do you mean, darn trip?
Well, it's all getting so complicated, I don't know whether I want to go or not. We were all set to go up to the lake for a nice, quiet vacation, and now we're rushing off on some crazy trip to Mexico.
Well, then why don't we forget Mexico and go up to the lake?
Oh, gee, thank you, dear. I feel better already.
So do I.
She's just wonderful up there this time of the year.
And just think, we can throw away all these maps and timetables of places we just have to see.
Yeah, and don't forget that gigantic shopping list we got stuck with.
Oh, that'll be the first to go.
Good shot. Hey, wait a second.
What was that?
Sound like somebody at the front door.
Maybe Rick forgot his key.
We'll see.
Caramba!
Jose! La cucaracha, la cucaracha,
Well, that's great, but what's this all about?
Tell him, Joe.
We've got a wonderful surprise for you.
Well, go ahead.
We're going with you.
You going with us where?
To Mexico.
You're kidding.
No, I got the time off after all.
Isn't that wonderful, all of us together? Ole!
Ole, ole!
Well, what do you say, dear?
Olay.
So Mom and Pop decided there wasn't much else they could do about it except to go to Mexico with the Randolphs. I must admit they didn't look too happy when they left.
Gee, that's too bad. Well, I better get going. June will be wondering what happened to me.
I'm sorry you missed him.
So am I. Tell him I'll see him tomorrow. Oh, hi, Mom. Pop.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Gee, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Gee, I thought you were going to go right to sleep.
Well, we got to talking about the trip, and you know how it is. It's kind of hard to unwind.
It was pretty hectic, huh?
Oh, we were on the go 24 hours a day.
I don't think we've had a good night's sleep since we left home.
Well, I guess that kind of settles it for me. June and I thought we might go down there ourselves next year, if we could save up enough money.
Oh, well, if you do, don't let anybody talk you into going on one of those tours through a tile factory.
Oh, unless it's the one near Cholula.
Oh, yeah, I must admit that was pretty interesting.
And weren't those murals beautiful?
Oh, yeah, they were. But remind me, Dave, I can show you a much easier way of getting there than the way we went.
Oh, say, before I forget it, we've got some presents for you guys.
Oh, good.
The Mexicans are really wonderful people, though. Carefree and happy. Real friendly.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
Hey, looks like you hit the jackpot there. Where are your clothes?
We're having them sent up in a trunk we bought. Here you are,
Oh, thanks.
and huaraches.
Oh, muchas gracias, senora. Hey, what are these?
Oh, those are some fish I caught at Acapulco.
No kidding.
Yeah, you should have seen the ones Mr. Randolph caught. Boy, the fishing's great down there.
Look at my trophy.
What's that for?
A cha-cha contest in Mexico City one night.
Your mother won first prize. I got a picture of it. Hey, why don't we get out the projector?
Tonight?
Well, sure, it's still early.
Show him the picture of you floating in the floating gardens.
Yeah, I still say you pushed me in.
No, Clara did. I took the picture.
Where do you see the picture I got of your mother struggling up the pyramids?
Oh, you didn't get a picture of that.
Well, I sure did. What do you think?
Hey, what are these?
Oh, those are chili peppers. Help yourself.
Anybody home?
Hey, look who's here! Well, greetings, senor and senorita.
Buenas noches.
Ole!
We had to come over and talk about the trip.
Well, you're just in time. We're going to show our pictures.
Great, I brought my slides along, too.
Well, let's get out the projector.
I think I'll call June and ask her to come over.
Hi.
I thought she said they weren't happy about the trip.
I think they're just beginning to realize what a good time they had.
Good luck. What happened today?
I just tried one of these.
Oh, they're pretty hot.
I'm gonna have to get a glass of water to put the fire out.
Oh, Dave, don't drink the water.
Oh, Pop, you're home now.
Oh.
Come on, let's look at the picture.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Yeah.
A cold used to be chest rubs, nose drops, atomizers, decongestants, aspirin, cough medicines, tissues. Then Super Anahist developed the modern concept, modern multiple relief from cold miseries. 2 small tablets act in minutes to help you look better, feel better, and enjoy life. Really enjoy life in spite of your cold. Super Anahist is so convenient when you can't stay in bed. It gives you multiple relief, helps clear your head, lets you taste and enjoy your food, soothes your throat and upper chest to reduce coughing, relieves headache, fever, and pain. And Super Anahist helps you get the restful sleep you need, too. So if your cold needs all of this, switch to the modern concept. Modern multiple relief from cold miseries. Super Anahist tablets.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriett was brought to you by the American Dairy Association, representing the dairy farmers in your area.
Be sure to keep an extra supply of milk on hand for the weekend.
When they're ready for college, will college be ready for them? This is not an idle question, because unless we get busy now, there won't be room in college for thousands of deserving youngsters 10 years from now. So if we as a nation want to prepare trained, educated leaders for tomorrow, we must provide more classrooms, more laboratories, and above all, more top-flight faculties. Help the college of your choice now.